Good evening and welcome to 22 News at 5:30. I'm Don Shipman. We're talking about mail-in voting. It was approved in Massachusetts to give residents the option to vote from home during the pandemic. Well, now several Republican lawmakers want to take a deeper look at just how well mail-in voting worked here in Massachusetts in the last election. 22 News State House reporter Jody Reed is live in Boston tonight to explain their efforts so far. Jody.
Don, several members of the Election Laws Committee have submitted a public information request to the Secretary of State's office because they want to see how many mail-in ballot applications were, quote, undeliverable. In a statement, supporters of the mail-in ballot search say that undeliverable applications are being stored in the Massachusetts archives. The group wants to know exactly how many weren't able to be delivered and how the state handled that information when the applications were returned.
And as taxpayers, we paid for these applications to be delivered to voters based on the address they have with their voting record. And we assume that thousands were returned back to the Secretary of State's office.
22 News contacted the Secretary of State's office about this matter. In a statement, a spokesperson for the Secretary wrote that absolutely no ballots are being stored at the archives and that, quote, all ballots are returned directly to local election officials who retain them in their vaults. Now, Republican lawmakers told me that they aren't trying to block mail-in voting. They just want to make sure that the process is as fair and transparent as it can be. Secretary Galvin said that has been his objective in all elections so far, and he will continue to do so moving forward. Working for you at the State House in Boston, Jody Reed, 22 News.